see the page. And I would like to start by thanking the organizers for inviting me to this homework. It's a great honor to be here with all of you. Thank you. The Center for Grothendieckian Studies, abbreviated as CSG, is a research center of the Grothendieck, established to preserve and promote the legacy of Alexander Grothendieck. The website I am about to present is a project of the CSG, hosting a repository of resources dedicated to Grothendieck lives and work. By making these materials freely accessible on the web, the CSG strengthens the institutional framework for Grothendieckkian studies, providing a foundational resource for both academic and public engagement. Before diving into the details of our website, I would like to briefly acknowledge the memory of Grothendieck, in whose honor we are gathered today. We strive to keep his memory alive by making his scientific and personal message more accessible. I would also like to express my gratitude to Fernando for his support and advice over the years, as well as to the Institute for its ongoing commitment to the development of the website. I'm especially grateful for the leadership and guidance of Olivia, whose collaboration has been invaluable. Lastly, while the website is currently in a stable version, it remains a work in progress, with ongoing updates and minor issues to be addressed. We welcome feedback from the community to help us improve it further. Now, let's explore the website. The site is organized into three main sections: the institutional section, the About Grothendieck section, and finally the Works by Grothendieck section. This structure allows us to clearly distinguish between Grothendieck's own contributions and his broader influence, both of which are essential aspects of his legacy. The first section, institutional, focuses on community engagement, academic collaboration, and the internal activities of the CSG. It includes a directory of scholars, a news and events section, and the homepage of the website. Here you will find a description of the CSG, its mission, of openness to the community, and a list of its activities. This section also includes a subscription option for our newsletter, allowing visitors to stay updated on CSG activities. Additionally, you will find contact information over here and a donations page to support the CSG mission. Moving to the scholar section, you will find a detailed overview of our collaborations and profiles of our esteemed researchers, a distinguished groups that significantly contributes to our mission. Among them, we have Fernando Salamea as the coordinator of the CSG, and we have our research associates that includes Charles Aluni, Miriam Anisimov, Jean-Pierre Marquis, Colin McLarty, John Alexander Cruz Morales, and Frederick Patrick. These scholars, coming from diverse academic backgrounds, play a crucial role in shaping our projects and ensuring scholarly rigor. On the collaboration page, you can also explore initiatives such as institutional cooperation and volunteering opportunities, which invite the public to contribute to the CSG mission. Now that we have covered the institutional section, let's delve into the About Grothendieck section. This part of the site explores the work inspired by Grothendieck, both within and outside the CSG. Internally, we offer a general area where you can access personal and scientific biographies, quotes, a blog over here, and a media section. There will be also a future research area about conference and meetings organized by the CSG, but also the journal and editorial programs. And externally, the resource sections provide a comprehensive set materials that showcase Grothendieck's vast influence in mathematics and culture. To give you a sense of our collection, let's explore a bit deeper. In the personal section, in the personal biography, sorry, we can find a highlights of Grothendieck's personal path with a personal biography. An account of the group Survivre, the bulletins, sorry, and a section with a detailed information, as you can see, and how to obtain any of the bulletins. And a section about the mutants, individuals whom Grothendieck believed contribute uniquely to his development and that of the world. We have also here in the scientific biography, the same structure, highlighting the Grothendieck scientific path with a short biography. We have also a section on his students with his thesis in 2 periods and an eponymous section that illustrate his extensive influence. We have also a media section that features a rich photo gallery that you can see here, divided into sections, Alexander Grothendieck and miscellany. In this section, you will find the photos of Grothendieck, a lot of them. In miscellany, you can find some photos related to the life of Grothendieck. You can also find here other parts of the media, that is the audio, where you can find the audio of some of his lectures, like this of Buffalo, in which you can find all the lectures, where you can hear his voice presenting the several themes like the theory of topology, algebraic geometry, and algebraic groups from the man himself. And here you can find a video of Grothendieck that was very incredible to me because I didn't know him in person. And here you can find it. Now let's turn on to how we have documented the past and present influence of Grothendieck outside the CSG. This is present in the resource section, which is carefully divided into articles and books, talks and seminars, videos, and other supplementary materials. Let's focus on the first two categories, which represents a significant contribution to understanding Grothendieck impact. The articles and books collection gathers a diverse and multilingual array of sources related to the history and legacy, along with guidance on where to find them. To ensure easy of use, the bibliographical data is organized into specific sections, like you can see here, divided in articles and books. You can see, for instance, this in mathematics. And we have a collection of those articles that relates to the influence of Grothendieck in mathematics. You can see one, for instance, to view how it's organized. Sorry. We have the title, we have the author, the language, the type of the document, where it was published, and where to find them. Some of them are available online, some of them not. It is important to know that this compilation aims to be as comprehensive as possible, as you can see, encompassing both ephemeral and classical works, where you can see each category divided also by year for ease of use. And in that way, you can find all these resources here, also with books. It should be also know that no qualitative selection has been applied. Instead, our main goal was to provide an exhaustive resource for researchers and enthusiasts. In the talks and seminars, you can find the same structure, and you can find all the talks organized in the same way through years, so you can see all the thoughts, and you can see also the bibliographical data and where to find them. As you can see, we have conducted a serious search to create a single, convenient repository for exploring the past influence of Grothendieck and the era in which he lived. Lastly, let's explore the section dedicated to works by Grothendieck, where we have meticulously compiled these collected writings, transcriptions, and translations here in the archive. The collected works section is divided itself into the published works, the unpublished works, and the correspondence, and the two supplementary sections of translation and transcriptions. Within the published works, we have compiled all of the works in which Grothendieck has directly involved, carefully classifying each entry. Let's see one of them, for instance. You can see all the bibliographical information, where to find it, the year of publication and writing, as well as known errata, reprints, some notes. It is a very, very complete source for researchers and enthusiasts alike. To date, we have documented, as you can see, 111 works in which Grothendieck appears as author or as co-author. Some of them are published posthumously, like the Seminaire as one that was published this year. And we have also a classification of this database, let's say, into an arrange by date, where you can find each date where documents was published, and each of them with the bibliographical date. We also have a classification based on the publication source, like the seminars of Bourbaki, Chevalier, Carton, those published in the PMIHS, the seminar, and the works of literary nature. This comprehensive list aims to serve both research and enthusiasts, providing a clear picture of the breadth and diversity of Grothendieck contributions, as well as highlighting how prolific he truly was. However, our primary contribution lies in the extensive collection of unpublished works and correspondence. This has been the result of a long-term sustained effort to gather all related materials. We now have hundreds of newly discovered documents in these categories. Let's take a closer look at these sections. The unpublished works are subdivided into scientific and literary items, allowing for easy navigation based on academic background and interests. Each of these is further categorized to include detailed bibliographical information, such as where and how it was produced, but most importantly, where to find them, as you can see. This section contains a wealth of new material, providing scholars with unprecedented access to Grothendieck published writings, including both, again, the Montpellier and the links, where you can visit those archives. As you see, there are several items where you can see the bibliographical information of each, a scan when it is available. Now, here, the correspondence section is similarly categorized into scientific, personal, and collections. This section is a rich resource, particularly in the scientific correspondence category. where we have letters that offer unique insights into Grothendieck intellectual journey. This includes, for instance, the letters to Montaigne, the then director of the IHS, when he was hired. We also have letters to John Nash, the famous American mathematician. We have letters to his students, explaining his theories at the same time that he is developing. The correspondence also sheds light on Grothendieck's evolving ideas and the role played by his contemporaries in shaping his thoughts. Grothendieck's extensive projects were often so demanding that he relied on others to assist with writing. You can also find here some personal letters, and we have some collections where we have published a part of a large collection of letters. For instance, that of Sir, that has been very influential for mathematicians. The correspondence with David Mumford, and where to find it in the published works, and the correspondence with Ronald Brown, and where to find it in the unpublished works. Finally, let's take a look into the transcriptions, because we strive to make Grothendieck's works more accessible in more than one way. The CSG actively supports transcription projects aimed at enhancing accessibility to hard-to-read materials and unpublished works within the Grothendieckkian community. We have also designed some categories for each search. We have associated with them, with each item, the bibliographical data. We can see, for instance, you can see, for instance, let's pick one. Grothendieck. For instance, this is a redaction for the Bourbaki group and an ancestor of the Tohoku that Fernando previously told. This work is the first draft of the Tohoku paper, and it was made for a Bourbaki redaction. It was written in 1955. Yes, we have, for instance, the document in which Grothendieck introduced the notion of universe for a Bourbaki meeting. We have also some documents of literary interest, like the report he wrote when he was in Vietnam, when he was back of his stay in Vietnam. We have also we have several other documents. We have, for instance, the course he gave on category theory. You can see how we have created the transcription. For all those mentioned, we have a carefully designed document where you can visit. And this for enlarging the accessibility to the works of Grothendieck. You have, for instance, a report on Pierre de Living work, written in 1968, the first part. We have a lot of documents, both complete and ongoing. Together, these sections, all of these sections, put here together, represent a significant effort to create a comprehensive resource that can be freely explored by scholars interested in Grothendieck scientific, personal, and literary legacy. We sincerely appreciate any support you can provide, including donation, to continue expanding this project. And thank you for your attention. I think that's enough to. And please feel free to contact us if you would like to learn more about the specific aspects of the website and our initiatives of the CSG. If you wish to remain updated about our activities, you may also subscribe to the newsletter of the Grothendieckian. And many thanks for your attention.